Grand Rising. How are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. You know me, I'm absolutely amazing, but I wake up on a daily basis intentional in this way, right? So, today is day 17 of our 21 days to self love and soul alignment challenge. If you're new, welcome, my love. I'm so happy that you're here. I don't believe in coincidences. So, if you're here, you're absolutely here on purpose. Welcome home. Take a seat, get comfortable. If today is day 17 for you, well, continue to show up for yourself. I'm telling you now, the energy you are now radiating can do nothing but bring beautiful things. So make sure that you are expecting such, okay? Now, today our topic is going to be the love you want to receive, okay? The energy that you exert determines the energy that you attract. So you want to be mindful of your actions, your expectations, and your speech at all times, because these are what determine what you receive. Okay? Now, when it comes to humans, the spiritual beings having a human experience, technically, we should all be emitting the radiation of love in all things that we do. Whenever you interact, when you speak, when you perform a task, whether it be personally or for your job, it should be done out of love. You should be doing it because you want to, not because you have to, not because you feel obligated to, not because somebody has said something to you or done something to you to make a feel certain type of way, and now you find yourself entangled in these situations, okay? Hey, my love, how you doing, Mama Grand Rising? How you doing, baby? What's going on? How you vibrating today? And well, what happens is, you know me, I'll use myself as an example. Well, people know exactly what to say to you to make you feel like I'm saying, like you've failed them in some type of way in some point in your life, or whatever they're going through is absolutely a part of you and your um, problems and things of this nature. And I'm going to tell you now, this is what I told you the other day. You need to start allowing people to accept their own response. What word am I looking for? I'm sorry, I'm moving so fast. Slow down, brain. You need to allow people to start accepting the consequences of their own actions, okay? Period. I am okay, girl. Just trying not let the government bother. Girl, don't fall into their traps. That's what they want you to do. They want you to be worried. But I'm telling you now, think of worrying like worshiping a problem. So the more you worry, you giving strength to that thing, that whatever it is. So take your attention away from it and hone that energy into something that is here now, something that you can do that will help you in the long run, to where when these type of situations come up with the government, you don't have to worry about them anymore. Okay? Don't let these people and their distractions distort your energy field. Okay? And well, this is what we're talking about here right now. And so this is what people do. They come to your space and make you feel a certain type of way. And when it comes to you now doing things, to you interacting, to you helping somebody, you're not doing it. It's not coming out of the right space. So that's what I want to say here. That's not a fair trade, okay? Whenever you do something for somebody, you should absolutely feel good about it as well. You should receive a good feeling from that. If not, it's a one-sided action. You're not benefiting from it at all. And remember, the best things in life are free, right? So the only thing that we want to be doing at this time is making sure that we are having the right energy exchanges, okay? Especially right now when you are going in trying to get into alignment with your higher self. Okay, so make sure that you're doing things out of your core, out of your center, right? Out of what feels good to you, what is bringing some type of joy, happiness, fulfillment to your spirit as well. Okay, now what has happened or what's happening is the program has you feeling like you have to work hard, to struggle, etc., to be successful. And well, that doesn't allow you the time and space to feel your way through things. And the whole point of life is to feel, to experience the things that derive from our emotional center, because that's what your reality is. So, if you're not, think about it like this. If you're constantly doing things because you're tied to them in some type of way or fashion, where is your joy coming from? Where is your happiness coming from? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you have to be well in your core to be able to help and to perform for others. And if you're steady exerting energy and not replenishing your system, you are depleting yourself. I know for me personally, I absolutely used to be well. I used to have a problem with saying no, and this is where you saying no without guilt comes in, right? You absolutely have the right to say no. You have the right to refuse to do anything concerning yourself if it does not feel good to you. And I don't care who or what it involves. Stop committing yourself to these things, to these places that you don't want to be. This is the problem now. Listen, we were all created to do something, and I tell you this all the time. Well, what has happened is over your life, over the duration of time that you've been dwelling in what we call the world, your your system, your program is constantly downloaded and bombarded with, from the time you were created. What do? You got to go to school, and then you go to school for 12 years, and after 12 years of school, what do? You go to school a little bit longer, and now, well, you get this job that you went to school for 34 years here for, to get the job, right? But now you find yourself in extreme debt. So now you have all this debt over your head. And the thing that you thought that you were going to love to do now becomes an obligation, because now you have this debt to pay back to the system. And well, you're not happy. You're not doing this now thing that you have just invested so much of your time, your energy, and resources into becoming, when it was never meant to be who, it was never a part of who you were to become in the beginning. But being that we're born into this system, this program, we forget what we came here to do. So now you've created this life that is supposed to be radiating all this beautiful, loving energy, and well, you're not in love with your life. This is why love and hate are the same emotion, because just as much as you love something, you can absolutely despise it. And that's what happens. So now you have all the debts and all the things, right? And so now your home life is in the ride. Your relationships are falling by the wayside here, because everything you're doing now has become a job, has become a task for you to keep up with this system that is designed to keep you falling. If from the beginning of time, from the moment that we were created, if we had the freedom, right, If we were not born into this program, into this system, we would have been allowed to do what? To feel, to experience things as they come up and through you. As the things come up and through you, you feel. This then opens up what? Your creative, your ideas, the visions. Do you see all where I'm going here? Because you are tapping into your internal GPS system. You are tapping into the gifts and talents that you were born with. This is what allows us to fulfill our purpose. If we were all allowed this beautiful space here, what I'm trying to tell you is we would all be radiating at a level of love at the highest frequency, which means that the world would be in harmony. There wouldn't be so much chaos and so many problems and wars and things of this nature. But if that were to happen, well, I'm going to tell you now, we damn near be floating around this place because, like I'm saying, we would be in ultimate connection and ultimate oneness, ultimate wholeness. But that's not what the people want for us. The people, the program, the system. What's good, Queen? How you live? Amazing. How are you doing? I'm in between projects right now, child. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. We're here and loving it. Look, and loving it. Loving everything about it. So, like I'm saying, if we were all able to get into this space, get into your center, get into your core, tap into your authentic, true self, we would absolutely be radiating this beautiful frequency of love. Unconditional love, though, because the kind of love that is floating around here these days is not the real kind of love. At the fuck off, okay? Love is supposed to be unconditional. Love is not supposed to hurt. Love is not supposed to harm you. Love is not supposed to hinder you. Love is not supposed to drag you down. Love is supposed to uplift, pour, nourish. Okay? So, think about it here. Whatever that you are wanting, really appreciate the energy you give off. Thank you, baby. I appreciate your energy as well, and I love you being here, so I appreciate it. Thank you for being here today. And I hope you're learning something, okay? So what was I going to say here? Oh, where did I go here? Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, Lord. I just switched internet too, and I hate it. I don't like it. We finna get this back on track here because this is a mess. But now, what I was saying was, whatever it is that you are wanting to receive, right? You have to embody that energy. Not only do you have to embody that energy, but you have to exude that energy as well. Now, with embodying and exuding comes feeling. It has to be intentional. Okay? Not only does it have to be intentional, all your systems need to be picking up what you're putting down. Okay? You can't say one thing and not perform that action, not feel that emotion that coincides with the words that you speak. That's not alignment. You can't be here and there. That's not alignment. So I've had people, come to me and well, I want this and I want that. Okay, well, why don't you have it? And well, the actions and the words don't match. Not only that, there are underlying issues that sometimes hinder you from exerting that specific frequency. And this is where the inner work comes in. But from this moment on, moving forward, going forward from here on now, everything that you do absolutely must come from a loving place. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. I don't care who it's for. This is you also putting boundaries and limits in place for yourself. And I'm going to tell you now, limits equal love, because putting limits in place puts discipline in place. This is you no longer entertaining and allowing just anything into your now clean, beautiful space that you are now creating. Okay? This is where self-love comes in. Be the love you want to receive. Well, be that love for yourself first. I know it's so easy to get caught up in loving someone else, and well, you start to love the person more than you love yourself. That is not okay. This is why we're here on the 21 days. Okay, everything starts with you. This is you prioritizing yourself. You putting you first. Okay, you're not accepting just anything from anybody. You don't have to accept pieces from here and there when you can give yourself the whole thing. Even if it's not love, whatever it is that you're wanting to receive, I don't care if it's success, I don't know what people want. What? Wealth. Everybody wants to be wealthy. Abundance. All these things. You have to embody that energy and hold that vibration before you receive it. Loving yourself means taking care of yourself, making sure that your vessel is in the condition that it needs to be to receive these things when spirit starts releasing them. Okay? It's so funny because, I was laying here and spirit was, when I was going over, like what I wanted to talk about here today. And spirit literally showed me how, like I'm saying, first of all, how corrupted this world has become, right? How sad it is that it's so hard for people to figure out and discover who they truly are. How horrible is it? Like I was just saying, you have people who spend half of their lives going to these schools and owing the government, the school system, whatever it is, all this money and stuff to get in these jobs and figure out it's not even what they want, who they are. I mean, it's just a system gone awry here. Okay? It's a mess. And so, like I said, spirit showed me how the world was supposed to be. We weren't created to work. We were not created to stress. We're supposed to be literally right now walking around these streets dancing, having block parties. You hear me? Growing our own food, sharing, creating an open space, no judgment, no one better than the next, and all these different forms of separation. And that's not how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be in harmony, harmonious, all connected. And we still are connected. And this is the other thing. We still are connected. We're just divided. But we absolutely can reach this level, but it's going to take that space of opening up that heart chakra here to that unconditional love that we should not only be giving but also be receiving. And well, like I'm saying, I'm going through the vision here, and Spirit is showing me how literally, if we would all be like living in our fucking purpose and living our best lives the way it was created to be, like we would literally be floating around, because there would not be any density in our system. The emotions, the things you experience, your mindset, your heart set, oh God, your soul space, this is where the heaviness comes from, and that's what keeps us tethered to this ground. If we didn't go through this system, if we didn't go through this program, I'm telling you here now, because it's all I can see. You know how they talk about the rapture when people are floating up? That ain't the damn rapture. It's not the rapture. We're supposed to be living like that for real. Right now. Literally just floating the hell around here. But, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. And so, you got this old heaviness. Heaviness is what? Your problems and the worry and the stress. And, oh, I got to pay this bill. And I have to go do this thing for so-and-so. And, oh, I have to, oh, God. No. No, no. That is not the way it is supposed to be. I'm telling you, it makes me sick. It makes me sick. Oh, God. It physically makes me ill to see. I mean, oh, Lord, here. Look at how many people you have walking around like in the streets homeless. You know, the people addicted to drugs, you know. I mean, the people who, the energy vampires, right? The people who don't know how to even possess their own emotions. So they have to go around siphoning, oh God, the zombies, all that stuff you hear about, it's happening right now. It's not they're not far off. You know, you watch these movies and you read these books. This shit is happening now. It's not coming. You're not waiting on it. You living in it. It's happening now. So, with that being said, then you should absolutely be in the business of wanting to experience your heaven on earth. Heaven is not supposed to be experienced when you die. What the I'm going to tell you now, the worst feeling in the world, and I've not been there, but I've seen a lot of people go transition. I've seen a lot of people take their last breath here. Remember, that's what I used to do. And one of the most horrible feelings in this world is to realize you're about to die and you've never lived a day in your life. Oh, God. Oh, are you kidding me? Why would you think? I'm getting off of here because I'm getting excited here and I'm going somewhere else here. No. These things you hear about, these things you think about, and oh, what it would be like if only I could. You can right now, but you got to decide right now. You got to move right now. You got to love yourself right now. Okay? Now. The time is absolutely now. Let me make sure I gave you everything I got down here. I'll be trying to jot down. It be coming in so fast. Then I try to write it down, and then I'm trying to read it how Spirit gave it to me, and it just don't never go the way I planned here, honey. Love your passion. So inspiring. Well, it is passion. It is passion. It very much is passion because, my God, I will say it to you all the time. If I just would have had one person where I grew up, where I lived, from the small to the middle to the end, to the places that I've been. But if I just had one person, God, that could shed, would have shined a little light, I would have followed. I absolutely would have followed, and I wouldn't have been where I was at as long as I was here. But you know what? Well, that's what happens, right? When you're chosen and all these beautiful things. Here, you go through things so other people don't have to. And that's the other thing. Let me just say this here. This is a little side note, and I promise I'm getting off because I'm about to go somewhere here. Listen, I don't care who it is, okay? Your mama, your daddy, your children, your grandma, your grandpa. Listen. Stop making people, stop allowing people to make you feel like you owe them something. Period. If you would have known if you would have known what you needed to in the time that this situation happened where they feel like you failed them, then you absolutely would have showed up in another way. Okay? You can't do nothing about that. You can't keep yourself tied to that. Tied to those feelings, tied to those emotions, tied to those things. And the other thing about it is, you also have to understand, people can only see from the well, if you slow me down here, I could talk. People can only see on the perspective. I can't even talk here. I can't even get it out because you've got me so excited here. Unfortunately, people can only see from the perception that they reside. So, hope my comments aren't disrespectful. Say you just speaking my baby. You can't upset me. If your energy had the strength to throw me off, then I wouldn't be who I was supposed to be. I absolutely understand that sometimes people require a little more attention than others, and all these things here. Me personally, I used to be an attention whore. Listen, I can say it. This is my life. This is my world. I speak my truth. Oh God, I used to love attention. I used to crave attention and used to go out of my way to get it. It didn't matter if it was good or bad. And well, now I'm the opposite. I do not. Attention is the last thing I want, nor do I just give my attention away freely. You have to, like I said, be invited into my space. The other ability that I have is I'm able to see and funnel through I'm able to see things in you that you probably can't even see in yourself. So again, I love your energy and I love the fact that you're here. So no, you do not bother me, but just the fact that you said what you said, you're absolutely aware of yourself and the vibration that you may be giving off. And so this is a time for you to go in and self-regulate and self-correct, right? It's not my responsibility to give you what you feel that you need or want from me to feel some certain type of way here. It's not my intention to be sucked into you see what I'm saying? I can't do that. I don't operate like that. I'm sorry. I don't entertain the little small talk and bullshit pussy. I don't work that way. Hey love, how are you doing? Day 17, look at you, my best student. How are you doing, baby? Grand Rising. I'm glad you were able to jump on today. You know me, I think about you every day, and so every day that I don't get on, I'm sending, right? My spirit is with you. So I'm happy to see you today. My times this week have been, well, I'm gonna be on this week about this time because I'm getting ready to go on my cruise here. So I'm gonna be on earlier this week so I can get all my little things that I need to do, because I am a last minute person and I always wait to the last minute to do things. And so I'm just now getting everything together, but that's me. I'm a spontaneous person. I don't like plans and planning stuff, and like to a certain degree. It doesn't leave any room for amazing things to happen, right? For things to just happen, and I'm all about things just happening. So what we're talking about though is what are we talking about? Oh yeah, be the love that you want to receive. That's what we're talking about today. So just make sure that whatever you're doing, you're giving out the right vibration. Make sure it's coming from a right place. I don't care what it is in your life that you want. If you're not giving off the right vibration, if it's not coming from the right mind, heart, and soul space, you absolutely will not get it, and you will be continuously stuck in a loop. This is what it's called, a loop. When you keep experiencing the same thing over and over, the same shit keep happening to you over and over, that is a loop. That is a cycle that you are absolutely stuck in. That's your choice to keep running around that damn wheel. It makes me dizzy. I don't like going in circles. The only circle I want to complete is a 360, which is a starting, process, and a completion. Okay? Where are you at right now? And your student, how did it go with your student? Well, I feel like I'm a little hungry, honey. I've been trying to save myself and eat right and exercise and do all the beautiful things, so when I get on this boat I can lose my mind. So when I get on this boat I can lose my mind. I don't eat a lot anyway. I'm a very light eater. I don't eat a lot anyway, but Jarvis, how old are you? That's what I want to know. How old are you, sir, if you don't mind me asking? All right, I think I got 38. Okay. I remember. Oh, 38. That's one of my favorite numbers. Woo, I love that number. See? 38, huh? And where are you from or what? Because now I got to get all up in your business. I don't believe in coincidences. You are absolutely here for a reason. I don't know why you playing on this line. I don't know if you playing on the line or what here. But I'm finna get all up into your spirit here. Where you from? Oh Lord, my grandson then wrote on every. Oh, he. Oh, I'ma get him. I just seen this here. My grandson then wrote on all my little cards here. I knew he was up here doing something. He done decorated these people up here, child. Oh Lord. Born and raised in Louisiana, but how are you? Oh, okay. So you're in Austin? I hate Austin. There's so much. I don't hate it, but it's so much traffic. My God, there's so much traffic in Austin. Jesus. And it's getting so big now. A lot of people live in Austin now. Well, I'm from San Antonio, but San Antonio wasn't never as packed as Austin is. All right. All right, guys. Well, listen. I love you. You know I do. You know that I do. If anybody, listen, if anybody loves you, it's me. If you questioning, does anybody love you? I do. I'm telling you now. So, the assignment that I want you to do today is going to be do something. Do something. Definitely super chaotic. Yeah, I know it is. Ugh, God. But I had to chase the bag. Yeah, because I know Austin and Houston got a lot going on. I absolutely don't like Houston. So, but anyway, it just moves so fast for me. But I feel that though because I left San Antonio to come to Dallas, and I absolutely love it. It's well, let me say, I don't know if I love it. Well, I don't know if I love it, right? Because Dallas is it's so big, and you have to go from one side of the place to get to the other. So it leaves a lot of room for adventure and exploring, and I'm all about that. So that would be the beauty in it. But I absolutely love it. And well, sometimes you have to get out of your environment, right, to grow. That's part of growing. That's part of getting out of that comfort zone. So I applaud you for that. I commend you for that. And I'm telling you right now, there's beautiful things happening in your life. If we would all just really just tap, that's why I keep telling my kids, what they say, tap in. I don't want to know these words. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in and blow your mind. Blow your own mind. How about that? And watch spirit show up, and we'll get a double blown mind here. I mean, you're the most amazing. You are, we are, every person on here, yourself, you are the most amazing, do you hear me, thing, experience, that you will ever go through in your life. If you can wake up in time enough to have it. College always a good time. Yeah, I don't know a lot about it. I've been here for 4 years, and probably I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I don't know. Well, you know, I live in my own world. That's the thing, child. I live in my own world. I don't experience and see the world as others. You know, I live here, but I'm not of it. So anyway, but so that's your assignment. I want you to do something for something. I mean, do something for someone out of love without explanation. This is something that I absolutely love doing. You know, I am good for pulling over. Listen, pulling over that car in the middle of the road if I see a stranger needs help, or I just see somebody and it hits my spirit to stop and do. I'm the queen of that. I love doing that. That brings me joy. That brings me joy. Helping others truly brings me joy. But it was a point in time in my life that I was doing so much for other people that I was not doing for myself. And not only did I give all myself away, but I gave everything that I had away. And so now the season that I'm sitting in right now is understanding, right? That, like I said, the best things in life are free. Energy is a free exchange. You don't always have to be doing or giving something to someone else to show them that you care for them, or that you appreciate them, that you support them, or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not my permanent spot. You know, I just have moved to California last year, and I love it. Now, California, I was just thinking this morning when I was driving home from. I did a little shopping this morning, but when I was driving home, it's funny we're talking about this. I just got excited. It's funny we're talking about this because when I was driving home today and I'm coming through the neighborhood or whatever, it's I like certain things. I live a certain way and all these beautiful things here. And so anyway, I'm driving down the street today, and Spirit was like, you're not gonna be seeing this long. Like, you about to get up out of here, girl. You about to get going. So I know I'm moving. I know I'm shifting. I'm a super manifester. I absolutely know that. And now that I'm in the space where I'm actually now, I've become the observer and I'm watching the stuff as it's coming down and coming through me and all these beautiful things. Not only that, I'm going in, making the tweaks, recalibrating my system like I need to. Like I keep saying, I don't get on here and do this 21 days for you guys. I get on here and do this for me too. I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to me too here. So I absolutely am in a space here of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful expectancy, right? When you know who you are, why you are, and what you're doing, and why you're doing what you're doing, can't nobody tell you nothing. All you do is keep moving and keep moving. Stay your course. Mind your business that concerns you. And baby, just watch, like I keep saying, the heaven come on down here and just watch the beauty as your world just unfolds in front of your eyes. It is the most amazing thing I have ever experienced in my life to this date. Mm, 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 mm. So I'm going to get off of here. I love you guys, Jarvis. I'm glad we got a little conversation. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and the day after that. Robert, I hope you're having an absolute amazing day, and make sure that you're being safe and that you are watching your surroundings at all times. Make sure that you are practicing your environment awareness, look, and your 360 awareness while you're out on that road. I absolutely pray for you all and cover you all every day. Enjoy the rest of your day, but what do I absolutely want you to make sure that you do for the rest of your day? Bye-bye.